Huda è stata poco fa in Italia, la settimana scorsa, e ho avuto l'opportunità di conoscerla, di farle un po' di domande sul nuovo lancio, per l'appunto. Trattisi di queste due palettine, si chiamano Obsessions Matte. Vi faccio vedere l'intervista e poi facciamo il look occhi. Prima di iniziare però ragazzi volevo dirvi che se non siete ancora iscritti al mio canale, you better subscribe! Ma adesso bando alle ciance e vi lascio all'intervista che avrà i sottotitoli in italiano.
Il make-up è per tutti.
Hello everyone, welcome or welcome back to my channel. Oggi sono qui con la famosissima Huda. Hi, how are you?
I'm so good, so happy to be here.
I am so flattered to meet you. So I have some questions for you.
Okay,
So-
ask me anything.
First one is, what is the inspiration behind the new launch of the Obsession Matte Palette?
Yes, I don't know how you feel right now, but I'm obsessed with matte eyeshadows.
I love matte.
I love matte. I feel like I cannot wear any shimmer shadows anymore. I just like matte eyeshadows, something that is really just matte and strong and striking. And I think before we were always wearing shimmery shadows,
True.
always, right? And now you can create so many cool shapes with matte, so I'm obsessed with it. So we had some fun. We played with some of the cream too. Do you see some of the cream
Yeah.
textures? Yeah. We were playing with them to, you know, give you like a little bit of a different experience and let people like, you know, try different looks. I'm obsessed with creams also.
So she's
Yeah.
using the cool one, and today I have the warm one.
I mixed them today.
Really?
I know I shouldn't do that, but I mixed them today. Yeah, I mixed them.
You know, I was so skeptical about this one because I was afraid that it was not good on dark skin.
Me too.
But then when I tried it, I
Yeah.
was super impressed.
One of the girls who she makes a lot of the shadows, she has very rich skin.
Okay.
And she was so important. She said, I want to make sure this works on, you know, my skin tone. She's got beautiful, rich, beautiful color skin. We always want to make sure it fits for very light skin and very importantly, very dark skin, very golden skin, very beige skin, whatever the skin, it should be able to work for them. It's hard.
Yes, it is.
Especially with the cool shades. Sometimes for me, when I wear the cool shades, I look dead.
Yeah, ashy.
Ashy.
Yeah.
Especially me, I'm green. My skin tone is very olive.
Me too. I have olive undertone.
Yeah, it's so hard with olive undertone.
It is.
Because
It
everything
is.
can look kind of like you're sick. For me, everything looks like a bruise. Yeah, so we always try to work on that. So I'm so happy you like it.
Yes,
I'm
of
so
course I
happy you
like
like
it.
it.
Yeah. I
Your
remember.
makeup looks amazing.
Thank you.
It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful.
Thank you so
I love
much.
it.
So the second question is, who is your favorite 90s model?
I mean, the queen, the 90s supermodel, the supermodel is Naomi Campbell.
Yeah.
She is, I mean, still to this day, so unbelievably beautiful,
Yeah.
so fierce. She's incredible.
Back in the days, makeup for dark skin was a challenge.
Yeah.
So I know that she's been through so many challenges because makeup was not always formulated for
Yeah.
my skin tone.
I think there was a lie in the past because I have so many friends with so many different beautiful skin tones, so many. And a lot of times when I'm showing them new foundations and stuff like that, they're like, oh yeah, they have beautiful skin. And I think there was a lie that was told to them because they have beautiful skin and it's very rich, they don't need makeup. I'm like, nobody needs makeup. We want makeup. We should be able to play with it. So I feel
Yeah.
like there's also this like, before I think in the past there was a lie that, you know, not everybody needed makeup. You know, maybe a lot of people with richer skin tones, they have beautiful skin, they don't need it. Nobody needs it. Nobody needs it.
True story.
You should be able to play with it.
Yeah.
And Naomi, I feel like she's a strong woman. I met her a couple times and, I mean, just a couple times, but she was always so nice to me. Like, you know, like, she's nice, you know, like, she's amazing. She's this legend in the industry. And she's still, I feel, very grounded and very nice. And yeah, she was that icon for so many women around the world. Not only just black women, Arab women, brown women, like anybody who didn't have, there was not a lot of people to look up to.
Yeah.
She was that unique, beautiful standard, you know? So I think
And she still is.
we could talk about Naomi for a long time, obviously. I think you could especially, yeah, right? So nice you look like her.
Yeah, people tell me that I look like her, or sometimes Beyonce, but it's just
Oh
because
my
I
god,
sing.
okay, both
It's-
comments.
It's just because I can sing.
No, I'm not sure.
You
I think maybe
so?
there's similarities. Yeah, there's similarities. Yeah.
I'll take that as a compliment. So my third question is, no, it's not a question. Like, actually, I would love to thank you
Oh, thank you.
because I can tell you're an empath one.
Thank you.
I really appreciate you first as a human being because you speak up about even, topics that sometimes are challenging to spread awareness to. So I really would like to thank you also about the fact that you spread kindness, to be kind. I've seen you more than once defending content creators that were receiving hate. So I usually get emotional when I see people doing this because you have so much to lose, but still you are there and you speak up. So this is super amazing.
Thank you. I'm sorry, you get me emotional. Thank you for that. But, but you're also spreading kindness and you're doing so many of the right things too. So I also appreciate what you're doing too. Oh my God,
we are crying now.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I think we need a couple tissues. Yeah, here you go.
Thank you.
Oh, sorry about that. I'm so sorry.
No, don't worry. It's.
I'm so sorry.
Why is such an important topic to you? Spreading kindness.
I think so many times we don't have to be here in beauty. We can do anything. We can be anywhere. We're hardworking women, and I think a long time ago, actually, when the brand was starting to become successful in the very beginning, I wanted to stop.
Why?
Because for me it was too much. It was a lot. It was a lot of pressure. I wasn't spending enough time with my family, the important things to me. And I just said, I don't want to do this anymore because I think if I continue, it's going to become more. It's going to become more extreme. And then I just saw some things that were happening in the industry at that time. And it was hurtful to see. Nothing was happening to me directly, but the things that I was seeing, I didn't like them. They really, really hurt me. Just seeing them. And I said to my daughter, I was like, I don't know if I want to continue this. I think I'm going to spend time with you. She was very young at the time, I think 4 or 5. She said, no, Mommy, you need to stay here. You need to stay in beauty. I need you to stay. You need to stay be Huda Beauty. And I said, oh my God, that's so funny she said that. And I said, okay, if I'm going to stay here, I'm going to stay for something else, not because of the brand, not because of the business. I have to be here for responsibility. Even if let's say I'm angry one day. No, I have a responsibility. Let's say something is happening. I have to be here because of the responsibility I have with my platform, And so I decided then that the platform had to be, different, the way we were going to use it. And, sometimes I think we do everything and it's about us many times, but sometimes it's not really about us either. Our story, we tell our story because there's something bigger that's happening. And sometimes it's not really about us at all. And I felt like maybe it's greater than me and even my story. It's something that the community needs. We all feel so many similar things. When it comes to beauty, we all we love beauty. We're using beauty because we want to feel good, we want to feel worthy, we want to feel loved, we want to feel empowered. So many of those things, but we use beauty as that tool, but there's something bigger there. So I started to work with my life coach to understand those things, and then I slowly started to talk about them more and more. And again, it's my story, but it's everyone's story too. We all have the same story. We do, And so I started talking about those things then, and it was hard in the beginning, embarrassing, very embarrassing in the beginning, saying things like, I don't love myself and those things. I don't want people to think, but I had to,
And that's why I love you, because you stay true to yourself.
Thank you.
And
you too.
Yeah, I feel like we speak the same language and the same love language. I can feel that. As I said
What's
before,
your love language?
Being kind to others and listening to others, to not have prejudice. When you see someone.
The story I always hear in our company is, Huda's not really doing anything. She's not really doing the work. She's not really smart. I hear that a lot.
But you are. I remember one day that you were calling out apps that change the way you look, and you were saying that is not right. And also, with the campaign, I can see that you don't use
Photoshop.
Yeah.
That was hard in the beginning. I was like, oh my God. But I was like, why is this hard? Don't I love myself? Why is this hard?
Beauty standards sometimes can be challenging also for your mental health. That's why it's very important not to follow the trends, especially around your body.
Oh my God.
Because one day it's trending to have, cheekbones like this.
month later, the total opposite.
You saw it with the butts. People put their butts in and now they want to take them out. Natural is always in for bodies.
Yeah.
Always in. Changing your body, that's not always in. Do you really want to do that? I don't know.
True story. So my last question, since I believe, and I know that you believe as well, that makeup is for everyone, I would like you to encourage the beauty Italian community by saying in Italian, il make-up è per tutti.
Il make-up è per tutti.
Ah!
Did I say it right? Il make-up è
per
per tutti.
tutti.
Per tutti. Per tutti.
Yes,
Yeah, I
which
love
means
that.
means makeup is for everyone.
I love that you're doing
And
that.
yeah, because me, remember that it was very difficult to find the shade of my foundation, the undertone, the right undertone. It was so difficult, and I struggled a lot, even in the music industry, on TV. Like they were putting me the wrong shade.
Oh my
I was
God.
crying all the time behind the scene, removing the makeup, using the one that I brought at home. Like it was a total nightmare. But thank God there are brands like you that really make me understand that my skin is valid. It's the product that needs to match your
Undertone, everything.
yes. It's not you that you have to change, because even me when I was a kid, I wanted to be white.
Yeah.
Because brands were not representing me properly.
Right.
And I'm very happy also that you give me this opportunity to speak with you and even Sephora, because there are so many small Loretta that is watching this right now, and they can think that it's possible. If I did it, if you did it, they can do
It's
it.
beautiful. That's
Yeah.
beautiful.
So thank you so much for having me. Oh, I don't want to make you cry.
I don't know why you're making me cry so much.
Yeah, I love you so much. And
I love what you're doing too, but it's people don't realize how sad that is to not be able to find your foundation tone. They don't know.
yes, I know. It's not just makeup. It's
It's what it means, It means a lot. People don't realize what that means. Like, it's an inclusive conversation right now, and that's what people are talking about because it's important, but they don't really realize what that means. Like you said, like your skin tone is valid.
yeah.
Like you're okay with your skin tone. And I have to say, I was embarrassed sometimes when I went to the labs and I asked them to make a shade richer, and they would add black pigment before. And I said, this is not a skin tone. Nobody's skin is like this. It's mixed of so many undertones. I need to see you mix the undertones. I don't want you to give me black pigment that you put in eyeshadow. I want to see browns and reds and blues and yellows. Like what is in people's skin tones,
Yeah.
And so there's still a problem. I think there's pressure now in the industry, but there's still a problem, and I love what you said about little Loretta's.
Yeah.
That's so sweet.
So thank you so much for having me. Thank you so much for doing what you're doing. Grazie ragazzi per aver visto questa intervista. Scusateci se stiamo piangendo, ma abbiamo parlato di topic che sono importantissimi. Come diceva Uda prima, non è solo make-up, cioè sentirsi rappresentati è una cosa importantissima. So yes, thanks again.
Yeah, you too. Thank you, darling. Thank you.
Molto bene, ho già applicato la base Full Filter Foundation 450 e correttore nella colorazione Crumble 7.1M. Adesso andiamo a opacizzare la situazione. Vado con questa qui, Blondie, questa è una delle mie ciprie preferite, e poi vado ad opacizzare il resto del viso con Cinnamon Bun. Applichiamo la cipria anche sul collo. Daniele mi ha detto, ma te devi truccare pure il collo quando ti trucchi, la devi smettere di fare solo il viso. And I was like, he's kind of right. Poi vado con questo pennello di Nabla, che secondo me è uno tra i pennelli migliori in circolazione, raga. Ve lo mettete in borsa per fare retouch. Vi lascio anche qua sotto nel box una soluzione per proteggere le setole. Ora andiamo con questo prodotto per le brows. È una micro brow pencil, ragazzi. Questa è veramente super delicata. Se non fate attenzione si rompe. Adesso andiamo a disciplinare le nostre ciglia, così. Raga, è bellissima, ma tanto bella quanto delicata. Andiamo a fare contouring. Utilizziamo questo, che è molto bello, di Viv. Meraviglioso, meraviglioso bronzer. Andiamo anche con questo e scolpiamo come si deve. Perché questo è sia bronzer, allora questo qui bronzer e questo è sculpting. Anche qua ragazzi io riesco ad utilizzarlo, però questo è più scuro. quindi capite molto bene che non è un prodotto inclusivo per niente, perché io sono molto chiara per essere scura. Se volete un prodotto di questo genere, io vi consiglio quello di One Size is Really Good. È giunto il momento di utilizzare la palettina matte, nuovo lancio ragazzi, bellissimo. Like, can I say that? Like, it's freaking amazing. First of all, questa è quella fredda. Vado subito ad applicare questa base, bella calda. You know what? I'm gonna use my finger. Anzi, facciamo così, che io ho ricevuto un pennello suo che sono curiosissima di provare. We're gonna use it now. Vediamo un po' che succede. Che succede? Che succede, amico? Scrivetelo! Che succede, amico? Bugs Bunny. Ok, questo secondo me è il pennello perfetto per yes. Ma i pennelli con le setole bianche, chissà perché. Però sì, i suoi sono tutti con setole bianche, setole sintetiche, e questa è una nuova texture a quanto pare, lei dice. Quindi questo ci dà veramente la possibilità di uscire con la palette and that's it. Cioè non devi utilizzare poi primer, roba varia. Raga, lei secondo me ha rivoluzionato un po' il make up con questo modello di palette, perché è piccola, c'ha lo specchio, è portatile, è veramente comoda. Ok, adesso opacizzo qua sopra. Impressioni suda, raga. Allora, lei è carinissima, gentile. Lei secondo me è una persona altamente sensibile. Questo ho percepito io. Vibes don't lie. She's a pure heart. Sì, andiamo a applicare questo qua. Adesso vado con questo marrone qua. Raga, questo qui è un ottimo marrone. Ha una qualità pazzesca. Poi allora, io adoro i matte come trucchi, penso che siano super eleganti. Ecco, con il matte non sbagli mai secondo me. Andiamo a intensificare ancora. Ok, io adesso vorrei utilizzare un pennello un pochino più piccolo, questo, e prendo ancora il marrone, lo stendiamo verso l'esterno, verso l'alto e verso l'esterno, perché voglio un look liftato. Sfumare con movimenti circolari o semplicemente prendendo il pennello così e lo andiamo a... Io adesso ho mischiato questi due. Avete visto utilizzando un altro pennello com'è il risultato? It's super, it's different. Questo è l'E27, questo è un pennello meraviglioso. Un altro pennello fantastico è questo qua, che ormai non c'è più, l'E47, non c'è più il nome. Lo devo scrivere. Io spero che sia ancora in vendita. Mi sa che io adesso uso anche questa. Voglio usare questo colore qua. Sì, voglio usare questo perché mi piace e lo voglio usare. Problemi? Che problemi hai? This is nice. Poi vado con questo qua e lo picchiamo all'esterno così. Questa matita qua al nostro. Poi andiamo all'interno dell'occhio. Molto bello. Un bel marrone intenso. Poi vado con questo pennellino qua. Prendo questo e questo insieme. You tap it off sulla palpebra inferiore. Raga, è tutto. Poi, ok, adesso vado a rinforzare il colore delle brow con questo. Applichiamo l'eyeliner. The silence. Ok, andiamo con il Legit Lashes di Huda Beauty. Raga, questo mascara è ottimo. Io preferisco questo scovolo qua perché avendo le ciglia molto ricce e indisciplinate, poi sono pure dure, cioè non è che le riesce a manovrare bene. Io ho bisogno di scovoli rigidi in modo tale che le ciglia riesco a pettinarle come dico io, direzione che decido io. Io spero che si veda la differenza nonostante abbia messo l'eyeliner. Secondo me sì, si nota. Ovviamente, come sempre ve lo ricordo, i mascara danno un effetto mascara. Non esistono mascara che danno effetto ciglia finte. Tutte le volte che vedete delle pubblicità con mascara che danno effetto ciglia finte vuol dire che ci sono dei ciuffetti. Poi un'altra cosa secondo me cui bisogna tenere conto sempre nei video, nelle ADV, cioè se una persona ha delle belle ciglia molto lunghe, qualsiasi mascara userà sembrerà che gliele allunga. Quindi è importante anche avere questo tipo di consapevolezza quando si guardano le ADV eccetera. Cioè, se avete delle ciglia corte, meno folte e riuscite a trovare un mascara che vi dà un effetto ordinato e ve le allunga, ve le incurva, allora lì riuscite veramente a capire. Ok, allora adesso applichiamo l'highlighter. Andiamo con questo e questo sulla punta del naso, poi andiamo qua. Ah raga, questo qui mi piace tantissimo di illuminante, bellissimo. E io utilizzo il medium. Facciamo anche un'altra cosina, prendiamo questo blush qua e lo applichiamo. Look at that. Questo è un blush che io generalmente non applico tantissimo perché è bello cremoso, però avendo applicato questo fondotinta più la cipria, che raga è formulato per pelle grassa, io sono tranquilla perché vedete che l'effetto non è così luminoso, ecco, it's normal, it looks like the skin. Applico Lip Contour 2.0 Rich Brown, il colore, raga, questa matita, like this is everything. Poi mi piace perché la temperate con questo, non come ha fatto Melissa, che me l'ha rotta. There you go. Ok, so now what we're gonna do, Boob Kitty, is very very simple, yeah. Applico questo rossetto che è molto molto scuro e poi vado con questo. Questo è Habibi. Poi prendo questo correttore qui, questo è nella colorazione Hazelnut, lo stesso sul dorso, e applichiamo il correttore così qua per andare a scaldare la situazione. E non è finita qua, bella mia. Prendo questo qui è il correttore che ho utilizzato prima e lo stendiamo al centro delle labbra. Like a real 90s bitch. Naomi Campbell, Claudia Schiffer, Cindy Crawford, Carla Bruni, Kate Moss, Linda Evangelista, Kristen Tollington, Eva Elzigova. Come on, Naomi Campbell. Raga, chi mi segue da tanto si ricorda questa canzoncina. This was the 90 look. Il look è completo, ragazzi, trovate tutta la lista di prodotti qui nel box in descrizione. Se siete arrivati a guardare il video fino qui, scrivete Huda Kattan. Il saluto di oggi va a Vero Vivi. Ciao Veronica. Allora, Veronica è una ragazza che io conosco personalmente, siamo amiche in realtà, però è tanto che non ci sentiamo, quindi la saluto pubblicamente dicendole che ogni tanto mi viene in mente, ti penso. Mi piace il fatto che nonostante siano passati gli anni e nonostante non ci sentiamo sempre, sei comunque sempre molto attiva e ti fai sentire, so che ci sei, che mi supporti. Quando vengo a Roma magari te lo faccio sapere e ci becchiamo. Se anche voi volete essere salutati nel prossimo video, l'unica cosa che dovete fare è seguirmi sulla pagina Instagram, attivare le notifiche e commentare sotto questo post, sii gentile. Ovviamente se il video vi è piaciuto non dimenticatevi di mettere like, così l'algoritmo inizia ad apprezzarmi e a spingermi di più sulla piattaforma YouTube. Noi ragazzi ci vediamo al prossimo video tra le 14 e le 14:30. Vi mando un bacio grande. Mua.